Teaching History with Technology by Dennis O'Rourke from Onondaga Central High School. Teaching history has changed. In the 21st century, obviously, teaching history has changed along with every other part of teaching. Big problem we have in a history class is that students can Google the dates and the facts. So we don't need to dwell on the facts. We need to make history more about the why. I use technology to engage my students to find information, then prove why it's important and why something happened, not just when or how it happened. Say, but I have a need. I teach in a very small rural district, and it presents a challenge of equal access. A lot of my students don't have access to the internet outside the building, even on their phones. The service isn't there. A lot of them live on rural farm roads where there is not broadband internet through the cable system and things like that. So to level the playing field, I have to make technology available to students who do not have the tools themselves. My plan is to have tablets and Chromebooks available so my students who can't access outside the building or on their own devices in the building have the opportunity to take advantage of 21st century learning. The tools have changed. Without technology, we're stuck with the textbook. While it's often a good resource, it's also very dry, and a lot of students find looking up stuff in the textbook very boring. It also leads to very superficial coverage because the textbook focuses a lot on facts and dates and not a lot on the why. With technology, students can then take advantage of all the tools that are out there to collaborate on projects, to combine learning, and also to use learning in a much wider scope and communicate across not only their classroom, but across the school and across their community. The technology I'm looking to buy is first Chromebooks, and I'm currently looking at the Acer Chromebook. It's $169 at Best Buy. It's got 2 gigs of memory and a 16 gigabyte flash memory. It's also powered by an Intel processor. The tablets I'm looking at is the Stealth G5. It's a 10.1 inch, 16 gigabyte. Got a lot of really nice features, a lot of memory to hold the apps that we plan to use. It can be used on the school Wi-Fi, and it also has an SD slot if I need to expand it. Okay, so additionally, I'll need to purchase a charging station. Looking at a couple, it will depend on how many units I'm able to purchase in the end. They're between 200 and 500 depending on the size and whether they're on wheels or not. Prices quoted are retail. Hopefully that I can get education pricing, which will allow me to purchase more units. And if I have leftover funds, I plan to buy a couple of the new Google Cardboard units, which will allow my students to take digital field trips using tablets and smartphones. Thank you for supporting my students.